What's going on, everybody? It's Over the Ropes. I'm Tyler.
I'm Cortland. What up?
And we got your Evolution review, baby! Hey, put that on silent.
And it was a good one.
What a damn pay-per-view, huh?
Yes, great show.
What'd you think of it?
I would say this stole the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, for WWE shows, I didn't watch it all in, so, I'm not gonna compare this to that because I didn't watch it. But
I haven't finished it, but I've seen part of it.
But definitely for the WWE shows, this was the best show of the weekend. I'm not surprised.
By a mile.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. The women always kill it. So
that's why I wanted more. That's why I wanted more attention on it, because I knew that they were going to tear the house down.
Mm-hmm.
They did themselves a disgrace by not doing enough work out in front of it, but the performers delivered.
So here's my question, right? Because in a in like a vacuum, I agree with you. The build sucked.
Yep.
There wasn't a whole lot there, but it didn't hurt this card.
Correct.
Right. So It's one of those things that it's like, okay, but they didn't hurt the card. They put on the wrestlers put on awesome matches. They scheduled awesome matches. Even when we talked about the predictions, we didn't go in there going, this match is a stinker, this match is a stinker. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not going to jump too hard on the, build to the show just because they knew that they didn't have much time and that the builds weren't going to be great, so they gave you an all-star pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, okay, it's just, I don't feel like they deliberately didn't have a good build. You know what I'm saying?
They just, too many hands and too many cookie jars right now, I think. I think they just had too much going on.
Yeah, exactly. Too much going on. So, instead of having good builds for matches, they said, we're just going to give you matches that we know are going to be bangers. And that is exactly what we got.
100%.
What to you is match of the night?
Oh, the finale. Io and Rhea are untouchable.
What the chemistry these two have, huh?
They had a phenomenal match.
The chemistry. And I will say, I didn't see that ending coming.
No, completely blindsided me, and I was dying after hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of wrestling in one weekend. I'm just like, someone give me something exciting. No title changes, across the board at all. And finally, here at the end, I'm pretty sure everyone retained all of their titles in WWE throughout this weekend until that main event, which, to me, the first two matches were really solid. I loved the triple threat. Thought JC more than delivered against Jordan with a great plot twist at the end. I think the middle, I've got some beef with some stuff in the middle of the show. I was booming at the Battle Royal. I'm very happy with the winner, but I'm super upset about some stuff in the Battle Royal.
Okay.
But my God, did they salvage it at the end. Which is great.
Interesting. I thought, besides the ending, I thought that JC Jordan was the worst match on the card.
Really?
I did. And again, it wasn't bad. It was just, compared to all the other matches, it was the one that I probably had the biggest beef with. I think there's some nitpick stuff in the Battle Royal for me. But, overall, I mean, that triple threat might be the best triple threat I've ever seen. Besides, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Benoit.
You know that's one of my all-time favorite matches. Exactly. So it's really, really hard for me to ever bet against that. And it's so unfortunate, but my God, that's one of my favorite matches.
I can't believe we had 2 in one calendar year women's triple threat matches that popped off the way that these ones have.
Top 5 matches of the year.
Literally. And 2 of them both of them had completely different wrestlers in them. And then we're getting another one at SummerSlam.
Yeah. I haven't seen Raw yet, but I saw it spoiled.
You haven't watched Raw yet. Whoops.
But we'll see how it goes.
But yeah, so... Alright, so let's start off the show. So we start off the show, Stephanie McMahon. Always awesome to see Stephanie. Love her music. Yep. And she comes out Joe Tessitore. They talk for a quick moment. And then we get into the first match. The triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship. And what a damn match this was, huh? Holy crap.
Really good matches.
I mean, go ahead.
My favorite thing about the match was the constant breaking up of pins. Was one thing in this match that they all nailed. All three of them had a very unique breakup of a pin, and I thought that was a really neat note in this match.
Oh, and it was so creative how they kept doing it, too.
Yep.
So, like, we have Lyra bridging Becky. Bayley breaks it up with the elbow drop. Lyra hits the leg drop from the top as Bayley goes for the rose plant. Bayley and Lyra having a crazy sequence. Bayley hits the rose plant, pins Lyra, rolls back, and then Becky, Jesus, comes running in, rolls Bayley up into a creative backslide to get just the craziest sequence.
She ran in, and the only way I can think of it is, I don't know if you've ever seen this. Have you ever seen how some kids wear their jacket by putting it on the ground and they will somersault into it? Yeah. That's kind of what Becky did to go into this pin.
Right.
Never seen it before. That was fantastic.
Crazy ending.
Yep.
Awesome match. And just the perfect way to... I think, when we talked about it, I'd said, this should main event. And it should have, probably. And you were like, nah, I want that to open. And you were 100% right.
They set the tone, baby.
They really
set the tone.
They really did.
And this followed up with the women's NXT title.
Whoa.
Jordan Grace. Whoa.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You were going to talk over the return of Vicky Guerrero?
I could not give 3 shits less.
How dare you?
Vicky Guerrero is one of the most annoying people I can possibly think of.
I know, that's why I love her. She's so great. Sets just the most grinding voice humanly possible.
It's the worst. Tiffany Stratton is almost that annoying.
Before you get to the match breakdown of this NXT Championship match, let me say, it really hasn't something that's popped in my head until this pay-per-view. Fatal Influence kind of has a banger song. Entrance song.
It's alright.
It's pretty good.
It's good for a wrestling song for sure.
Yeah.
Especially with as bad as all of their music is.
Has been, yeah. It started, and I was kind of, because Jordan's new song sucks, and that popped on. I knew it was them immediately, and I'm sitting there listening to it, and I'm like, dude, this is pretty good for a wrestling song. So yeah, yep.
That's a good point.
Thank you. Yep.
So we get Jordan versus JC. Winner faces Masa Slamovich for title versus title of Slammiversary.
Yep.
JC pulled some moves out of the bag that we've never seen her use before, and I was super pumped with that. She hits the old Rana from the top, follows with a big knee. Jordan somehow kicked out at 2. At one point, JC's just had enough. She's like, all right, give me the title. We're doing it this way. Jasmine Nix distracts the ref. Fallon gives the title to JC. Blake Monroe runs over, delivers a headbutt for her efforts. And then JC and the ref end up playing tug-of-war over the title. Jordan sneaks in for the roll-up, and I thought that was it, for sure. But JC kicks out at 2. Jasmine Nix gets the title next, and just the way she looked at it, I was like, why is she smitten over this title,
Mm-hmm.
and then Blake Monroe cleans her out. Now Blake Monroe has the title, and I knew as soon as she picked up that title. Did you know?
Yeah.
As soon as she grabbed it, Fallon's got the rep distracted now, and Blake Monroe hits Jordan Grace with the title.
Yo.
JC hits her rolling elbow, and still NXT Women's Champion, the most beatable NXT champion of all time, JC Jane retains. She makes it to 50 days. What?
The most what?
Beatable.
Oh, okay.
What did I say?
No, you probably said that. I thought you said something else, and I was like,
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's what Laney Reed called her, so now they keep plugging it most beatable champion of all time.
Yep.
I was impressed with JC, and we get the tension of Blake Monroe turning, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, this match was solid. Like I said, I thought it was probably the worst match on the card, but that wasn't, like, a diss, because this whole card was insane. Unfortunately, as I already told you, I had the match ruined for me because somebody that went to the TNA tapings had taken a picture of JC and Slamovich face to face with the titles. So I knew that was happening. And frankly, even if I didn't, I feel like Masha coming out at Great American Bash kind of ruined that too.
Why?
You didn't think that? I don't know, because she came out and screwed them out of a win. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think anything of it.
See. Okay. Maybe that's like after the fact thinking. You know what I'm saying? Dude,
Maybe.
Blake Monroe is so damn dramatic. When she did that headbutt, she was like staggering all over the place.
Yeah.
And that belt shot was the loudest damn belt shot I have ever heard in my life.
She got her.
Holy shit, she clacked her in the back.
She got it all.
Yeah, it was a great shot. But yeah, you saw, and a new woman's ref. Did you notice that?
She's been on NXT for the last month or so, but no one noticed her until this pay-per-view, which I thought was hilarious. All I saw on my Twitter all night long was this ref who's been... Yeah, I mentioned it. Whatever her first match was, I mentioned it because she looked really, really timid and she screwed up in her first match, but she's been on for like a match or two for the last month.
Completely forgot.
Yeah, I don't know why no one noticed her until Evolution.
Never noticed her. But yeah, the match was good. I mean, Masha's taking that belt, right? There's no way JC's being double.
She's got it.
Yeah.
She's got it.
Yeah. Which is going to be nuts because I don't see how Blake's going to beat Masha for that belt. Masha's like Jordan Grace, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, I don't know, man. It's intriguing, huh?
Maybe they do like a triple threat or something, you know? At some point.
Didn't they do a triple threat with the Intercontinental and like European Championship with like Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho?
WrestleMania.
Maybe they could do something like that.
Angle walked in as double champ, walked out with no belt.
Walked out with neither, yeah.
Yeah. Great match.
Yep.
And then 17, it was Kurt and Benoit one-on-one.
Ooh.
Yeah, which, again, obviously was a banger match. I think Jericho...
Technical masterpiece.
I think Jericho wrestled Regal for the IC title, European title.
I think so,
one of those
yeah.
titles, yeah. Yeah, that's when he peed in his teacup. Because he was doing the GM Regal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, great match. I mean, so far, 2 matches in, I'm like, dude, I'm feeling this card. And then we get the 4-way for the tag team titles. Probably the match that I most was unsure of who's going to win. I mean, I got it right. I picked Judgment Day, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Did you really?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I got the Jordan Grace one wrong because I got it spoiled after we did the predictions. But, yeah, man. I mean, this was a good match. I love the entrance of Alexa and Charlotte. They're like, Alexa throws the doll at her, and Charlotte, like, gets in her way as she's trying to do her thing. Charlotte is clearly having fun with this. And God, is this what she needs. because
it's working.
Her and WWE desperately want people to cheer her. And she,
And it
dude,
happened.
I was gonna say the pop she got when she got tagged in.
Face erupted for her entrance and for her hot tag, and you could see the effect that it had on her.
Yeah,
it gave her life and it gave her fire. And honestly, as like just a human to human, I was super stoked for her.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen people react like that to Charlotte ever.
It was fantastic, and she ate it up.
Mm-hmm. I popped so big when Alexa tried to grab Zarya by the throat. And I was like, yeah, nah, wrong person.
With that.
Wrong person, bro. Ain't happening. In my notes, I said, this team is getting Charlotte over. Like, as we talked about, the pop she was getting. And then Charlotte saves Alexa, and so Zarya's going to spear Alexa. Charlotte sees it, grabs Alexa, yanks her out of the way, and Zarya speared the shit out of Sol Ruka.
Again.
Dude, she has a gnarly spear.
Yep.
Taker said when Braun Breaker was on his podcast that Braun Breaker should be the only one doing the spear, and I get it because but Zarya has a great one too.
Yep.
Have to mention Soul hitting the Soul Snatcher on Charlotte. Charlotte
that was awesome.
Sold that like a champ.
And she fed into it well.
Yeah. That for somebody who probably didn't really get to practice that, pulled that off perfectly.
Yep.
Raquel powerbombing Alexa out of the ring
onto
everybody.
Huge.
Jesus. Yep. And then Raquel ends up hitting the Tijuana bomb on Sol Ruka to get the win. And Judgment Day keeps their tag titles. So I think they're going to hold on to these until Liv gets back. And it's,
really?
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things where Liv thinks she's just going to come back as champ. And we're already seeing Raquel being into
warm up to Roxanne.
Yeah. And it's going to be to a point where, like, Raquel has to pick between them or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
Yeah.
So that could get a little saucy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What a good match, though. This whole match is good. I mean, I didn't really talk about the Kabuki Warriors, but, I mean, every time Asuka gets in the ring and Kairi, that they do some great shit. Kairi has some face paint on from... I had the internet, and I confirmed it with some buddies from a anime called Demon Slayer. So for all the nerds out there that likes anime, that was a cool little point. And then you have this note in here about Raquel giving off Kevin Nash vibes.
Oh man, it's all I could see the whole match, and then I saw this tweet after the match. I did not write this because I saw the tweet. I saw the tweet when I was brushing my teeth, and Kevin Nash had tweeted at Raquel, and she answered about working bigger, and I was like, well, not only should do that, but she just had this weird...
No. He didn't tweet that to her. He said it on his podcast.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, and somebody had, tweeted it to her and was like, hey, what's your opinion? And she pretty much was like, well, if Kevin Nash is saying it, I'm going to take it to heart because...
Give it a shot.
Right.
But she had this, Big Daddy Cool vibe that she's never had before. Yeah. So when I read that, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
What an insane pull.
Huh. Interesting. A young wrestler taking advice from a legend and taking it to heart. Imagine how that works. Damn.
Hater.
Listen, we should probably wait until Raw, but it doesn't happen on Raw. Can I get a little something off my chest? Just a little bit.
Oh, sure.
Did you see any interviews today?
Nah, I've been working until I got here to do this.
So, the MMA Hour, which we're both a fan of, I think, right? Ariel Helwani?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He had a Mr. Bill Goldberg on there.
Okay.
This dude can't effing help himself.
What did he do?
Oh, my God. What do you think he did? Bitched about losing,
Really?
Hated the ending to his career. Complained about the promo thing. Here's the thing: to a certain degree, you have a right to be annoyed about the weird ending to it. But he's like, I'm not saying they did it on purpose, but I'm saying they're not doing that to Taker or Cena. But I'm not saying they did that on purpose. No, you are saying they did that on purpose, you dumb dick. And no, they did not do that just to spite you. They wouldn't even given you a damn match if that was the case. He can't. He's like Brett. He can't help himself.
I know.
Him and Brett, both of them. Neither one of them can help themselves.
Which is ironic because Brett hates Goldberg so much.
They hate each other so much. And, I wanted desperately to, just put him over because that was a great ending match. Gunther did everything he could to, put him over. You literally couldn't ask for anything more. But he can't help himself.
Like a spotlight.
And then, this blew my mind because I didn't realize. Shame on me. I should know better because it's Goldberg. The spot where Gunther chops him and he kind of smirks and laughs.
Yep.
Wasn't planned. He just did that to Gunther. And then was like, oh, I couldn't help myself. I thought it was going to hurt more. And it's just what a... Dude, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't stand him.
Well, hey, now you never have to see him again, so...
Yeah, right, I wish. He's going to be in every interview he can for 2 months talking about how they humiliated him on purpose. Vince McMahon would never do that. Just...
The interview gaffe is just a huge mistake, though. I don't know how they messed that up that bad. I really do.
No.
I understand the timing is off because you lost Seth, but if anything, you gained time, so I don't know how they managed to lose time in a situation where they should have gained it.
No, for sure. Like I said, he had every right to be annoyed about that because, like you said, how does that even happen? But, I don't know, just this whole, oh, they did that on purpose to humiliate me, Shut up. No, they didn't. It's like the people that used to complain, oh, Vince only put them on TV to, make them look bad, and, no, he didn't. Vince was a psycho in many, many, many ways. But he knew how precious TV time was, and he's not wasting moments of his company on TV just to make somebody look bad. You're an idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, these people need something to complain about, Tyler. Come on.
Something. Every single time. Ugh. Anyways, Bill Goldberg sucks, and I'm not giving him this last match, and I kiss my ass. So. In
an effort to be positive, I want to be positive about Kairi Sane.
Good. That's okay.
Not only did she not botch anything in this match and not hurt anyone, I thought she did a great job basing for Alexa Bliss when Alexa got powerbombed outside of the ring. I was like, whoa, someone cradled Alexa's head to the ground, and I watched it over, and it was Kairi Sane.
Yeah, she caught her pretty well.
Call how I see it. It's not just a hate parade. I do like Kairi. A lot of things happen when she's in the ring, that's all.
Fair enough.
So after this, we get Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus for the Women's Championship. This match was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but I feel like this match just flew by.
It did kind of fly by. Yeah.
Trish kind of played the classics. We got the Stratosphere from the apron to the outside. Tiffany took a brutal bump to the floor. Mm-hmm. Trish hits another Stratosphere, hits the chick kick. Tiffany kicks it too. Good series of reversals in this one. Prettiest moonsault ever. Trish gets the knees up, hits the Stratisfaction. I thought for a second she was getting her 8th title reign. Tiffany kicks it too. Trish goes for the lead assault.
Yeah.
Tiffany gets her knees up, and right away they're like, well, she doesn't normally go up top that much, and, well, that's why. She gets her knees up, hits the Alabama Slammer. Prettiest moonsault ever. Do you think Tiffany's turning back heel?
Yes.
She gave heel vibes in this match finally,
Yeah, she was like talking.
She screams heel. There's no reason on God's green earth Tiffany Stratton should ever be a babyface. Doesn't make any sense.
That's why they turned Blake Monroe.
Because it doesn't make sense.
The same way.
Yeah.
Tiffany and Blake, yeah.
A lot of people said this was Tiffany's best match ever. I don't know if I would agree. The match was fine. It was quick. I think the match with Charlotte was a lot better, but I feel like people randomly hate that match. But I think people just want to hate Charlotte. But I think the Charlotte match was way better.
I think people are stuck on the build for that. How weird Charlotte made it.
Yeah. It was awkward.
I will say I think this is Trish's best match since she came back. I don't know.
They say it was her first title match since 2008 or something.
Her first
singles match.
World title.
Yeah.
This is her best match since she came back because, like, her first one was against Charlotte at SummerSlam, and that was god-awful. Like, I remember how bad I felt like she looked in that match. And then she had the tagged, or was it Lita and Becky that was tag champs?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so then she had the rivalry with Becky, which, like, the Hell in a Cell was cool. I'm glad she got to do it. But overall, I feel like this was Trish's best match since she's been back.
It was great. Yeah, it was good enough.
Last match, with the way that it ended?
So they asked her that on the interviews after. Did you watch those?
Nope.
She didn't say it was.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't say it wasn't, but she didn't say this was it. So we'll see.
I liked, if you noticed, on
could be.
Her gear, she had, like, her title on it.
I did see that.
That was cool. And
that was a good... Took me a while to notice it, though.
Me too. I didn't notice it until the end.
They referenced it, but I was like, what are they talking about? But I saw it eventually.
Yeah, and just, again, with her, with Nikki, the entrance songs are just so much better from back in the day. Like, oh my god, it's so noticeable. Did you notice on the Survivor Series commercial, they added War Games to it?
They did. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. So it looks like they're sticking with War Games.
War Games is back.
Yeah, baby. So then we get the No Holds Barred match. Jade and Naomi, special guest referee Bianca. I feel like Bianca was put in special referee just to get her on this show. Because she literally had no reason to be there whatsoever.
None.
Zero. To the point that it was like, okay, you just did this to, like, get her in the on the show, you know? Naomi hits her with the briefcase right away. Just as soon as they start. They got kendo sticks. They're just weapons ASAP, like right away. Naomi, or big spear from Jade onto the floor. Naomi hits that bulldog onto the chair.
Yeah.
Which was like, damn. Naomi gets out the chain. She's trying to choke out Jade. Do we need to? How much you want to bet that by the time this week's over, there's like 86 tweets about, oh, they tried to steal the Moxley Hangman finish. First thing I thought about, which probably shows how toxic I am, but
when I saw it, I was worried about that too. But it didn't really like. It wasn't much of a choke, and it didn't last very long.
Right,
so
exactly.
It was just turned into a reversal.
And to be fair, I haven't seen that all that much. So that's just me being me. You know what I'm saying? Jade ends up getting the chair. She wraps it around her hand, punches out Naomi with it. Then we got Naomi drop kicking Jade into a moniker. Oh yeah, on the front of the announce table.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Thing almost caught on damn fire. I'm glad this match was interesting because it was kind of short.
This match flew by.
Bianca was non-existent and didn't need to be there. Naomi got her face.
She just kept asking if everyone was okay every 5 seconds.
Right. Naomi got her face busted open. But I mean, the match itself was good. I mean, these two beat the hell out of each other. At the end of the day, Naomi lays Jade out on the table, heads up for the top. Jade springs up, hits the Jaded off the top through a table, and Jade gets the win 2-0. Right? She beat her at WrestleMania, didn't she? Jade won? Yeah. So Jade is 2-0 against Naomi, which I figured that was going to happen because Jade wasn't going to go into SummerSlam losing, and also Naomi already has the briefcase. So
right.
But yeah, I thought the match was good. I mean, they did well with the weapons and everything else. It just felt like the match flew by.
It was the car crash it needed to be. That toolbox spot was crazy when Jade dropped it outside of the ring. That was a crazy spot.
Yeah.
The one beef I have with this match, it was the car crash it needed to be, but Naomi literally puts Jade through hell here at the end. Hits her with a chair. She gets drop kicked into that monitor. She goes through a table. She gets an X Factor, X-Pac move onto a chair, and then gets laid out onto the table, and she just got up instantly. And I was just like, somewhere, Bubba Ray and Devon are furious.
Right.
Because she just got up so fast from that. And that stuff drives me nuts.
Yeah.
But it was a fine match. The right person, I thought, won. It was a car crash that it needed to be.
Yeah, it was great. I thought it was awesome. And I mean, this pay-per-view's rolling at,
Yep.
It's just bang after bang after bang. So
I was so excited to get to this battle royal. The whole night I'm like, is it the battle royal yet? Is it the battle royal yet? Is it the battle royal yet? Is Paige here?
I told you.
I know.
I told you. I warned you.
Not only was there no Paige, not only was there no AJ Lee, I don't think there was a single person in this match that wasn't on the graphic besides... Was Nia Jax on the graphic?
Yeah.
There was no surprises in this match. How is there not one? How do you not bring anyone back? Not a single person.
So this is interesting, right? Because I
was so annoyed.
So I'm mixed on this because I
get that it's for a title match, so that makes sense to have current people, but give me something.
Well, not only that, but I try to stand on my soapbox about people bitching and complaining, but I do it too. And the reality of the situation is they went with all active wrestlers. If they had a bunch of old people, they would be bitching about all the girls that weren't on this card because old, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like one of these damned if they do, damned if they don't. And I don't really know what the correct answer is. I think you said it perfectly, where maybe the issue is they could have had one, or even one girl from TNA. You know what I'm saying?
Something.
At least one entrance. That's something.
Or just don't show us everyone. Maybe don't announce the NXT girls that were on it.
Right. Right.
That's the fun of a battle royal, man. Give us a surprise.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So it's one of those things that I agree with you, and I felt the same thing. But I'm also okay, but I mean, literally all the women are getting a shot, especially on the main roster. So
yeah,
can we really complain too much? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of my one beef with the end of this, which I'll talk about after you kind of go through the rundown, where I kind of have a mixed opinion about it also. So.
Right. So we get into this before the match starts. Did you notice Zelina's graphic?
I didn't notice the graphic.
Yeah, so her graphic said she was still U.S. champ, and Julia's did not say that she was, which alarms me. And production stuff is always going to drive me nuts.
Yeah.
And also just Zelina's mood. Zelina's definitely turning heel here. She
I thought
was furious.
And her makeup was all black and white.
She was all grumpy. She was all black and white.
Yeah.
So let's get into the match. Nia, 2 quick eliminations. She tosses out Tatum and Izzy. This chucks Kalani Jordan out, and they catch her. She hops up on the desk, and she does the good old Kofi comeback, walks on her hands, super impressive.
I always get so nervous.
Yeah, because Kofi botched it finally one year, and it happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of your run-of-the-mill battle royal. I don't think the actual match itself was anything fantastic to write home about. I think all the exciting moments generally were Stephanie Valkyrie hitting the Devil's Kiss. The final four at least appeared to be Chelsea, Stephanie, Nikki, and Lash. And then Chelsea got eliminated, and then Nia jumped back in, and I had forgotten Nia was in the match already. So they end up being the final four. Lash eliminates Nikki, which really, irritates the crowd. And then Stephanie and Lash work together to get rid of Nia. So I'm like, all right, thank God it's not Nia. Wouldn't have minded Nikki, but thank God it's not Nia. So either way, I'm pumped. We're getting Stephanie, we're getting Lash. They duke it out a little bit. Stephanie ends up hitting the Devil's Kiss on the apron, and she tosses Lash off. Stephanie Valkyrie gets the huge win. She gets the interview after with Stephanie McMahon, and she's on her way to fight for a championship at the Clash at Paris.
Yeah, so like I said, my one beef with this was I felt like the only two realistic winners was Stephanie and Nikki. So I was like, man, like they should have had them as the final two, because as soon as Nikki went out, you knew Stephanie was winning. I mean,
you had a pretty good idea.
I think most people thought Stephanie was winning anyways, but Nikki was like the only other realistic choice. But again, at the same time, I'm like, okay, but Lash got that spotlight. That's great for Lash. Like, can I really complain there? You know,
and Lash looked like a machine, like a monster.
And she got highlighted in the Rumble, which is awesome. So, like, I can't complain too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Battle Royal was good. Like I said, I thought it was a pretty basic Battle Royal, too. Like, it was nothing to... dude, Michael Cole probably got his ass whooped after this show.
Candice Michelle.
Oh, my God. How many times did he call Candice LeRae Candice Michelle? To the point that Wade just started laughing at him because he's like, dude, like, what is wrong with you?
He's like, she's going to kick your ass.
Right. Michael Cole's asking him for, like, backup when they go in the back and stuff. I was like, Jesus, dude. But, like, yeah, I mean, he's good. All the women on the main roster got a spot, more or less. Actually, I think they all did, which was great. Like, good. They all deserve to be on the card. And frankly, it's one of those things that, like, I'm happy Lash got that spotlight, but I'm like, man, the Final Four really should have been, like, Stephanie, Julia, Rhea, and, like, I guess...
Rhea?
Stephanie,
Nia?
Julia, Nikki, and then probably Nia. But, like, you know, something just a little... or Chelsea, you know what I'm saying? Like... I don't know. I would have had the Final Four a little different, but yeah, besides that, you know, maybe they're going to do storyline with Nia in NXT because she went out of her way to throw out every single NXT girl there. If you were in NXT, Nia was grabbing that ass, so.
I did notice that.
But yeah, did you see the video backstage with Tatum and Lyra?
I don't think so.
So you remember their storyline in NXT, right? Where, like, Tatum was, like, obsessed with her. So they put out a video of Tatum had, like, Lyra's wings, and she was like, oh, like, it's like the old days. And, like, Lyra's chasing after her, trying to get her wings back. And Izzy steps in the way. And Izzy's like, don't worry, like, she's my sister now. I'll take care of her, like, and I'll make sure you get your wings back. And Lyra's like, well, she means a lot to me. I mean, they mean a lot to me. Like, storms off because she realized she said, like, Tatum did. I was like, I love this. Like, whenever Tatum moves up, they need to put her and Lyra back together. You know, it's kind of like...
I love Tatum Paxley.
She's so great. It reminds me of, like, I'm like, dude, they really need to put the tag titles on Truth and Priest at some point. You know? So... because they're just two people that work well together. But we have the main event, the match of the night, show stealer, show stopper, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Io Sky versus Rhea Mommy Ripley. And damn, what a match.
Did they deliver?
Damn. In every way possible.
25 minutes, I think, just a fantastic wall-to-wall match.
Yeah, and I mean, this match, like, Rhea kicks out of a Poison Rana.
That was insane.
Io kicks out a 2 of a Razor's Edge and a sit-out powerbomb, like, back-to-back. Io ends up taking the ref out. Rhea hits the headbutt and the riptide, but the ref wasn't there. They fight all throughout the arena, which I didn't see coming. And Io ends up hitting, jumping off the balcony and hits a crossbody.
He was on the production box.
Which was sweet.
Yeah, she probably 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, I mean, might as well have been the balcony. Yeah, the production boxes. They get back through the back to the ring. Io dives through the ropes, catches Rhea, and hits the power bomb on the floor, which was nuts. Rhea kicks out a 2 from a moonsault. Rhea ends up hitting the Spanish fly off the top rope. Both of them are knocked out.
Io hits
the Spanish fly off the top rope. Both of them are wiped out. And then some shitty music plays because everybody's music sucks right now. And out comes Naomi. And I'm going to say this. I didn't think that as soon as she came out, I was like, I didn't think that. I saw some people reacted thinking it was going to be like a failed cash-in. I didn't think it was a failed cash-in. I was like, oh my god, they're doing this now?
Yeah, I was shocked.
Shit, they swerved the shit out of us.
And thank goodness, because I was so desperate for something like this.
Yeah.
Something exciting.
Baffled. Could not believe that Naomi was cashing. Which, great, because, again, like you said, we all... And she said it in the press conference. I saw that. Everybody was like, she's cashing in on Tiffany and Jade.
Yep. And it would have made sense, but...
It would have made sense. This is one of those times where the other way would have made sense, but this was a good surprise in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Because especially after, it's one of those... If you're buying into this is real, Naomi just had her ass whooped. She's bleeding. She's busted up. But she just saw what these two just put each other through. 25 minutes of hell. Neither one of them could get down. She has no idea what Tiffany and Jade are going to look like after this match. For all she knows, Jade just whooped her ass twice. All she knows, Jade's going to go in there, beat the piss out of Tiffany. Then she can't cash in. Jade will be too healthy, you know? She runs down. They had a little bit of a botchy, they rang the bell, but the announcer didn't, fully say it. Naomi kind of, waited. So they rang a bell a second time.
It was kind of awkward.
It was a little awkward and wonky. Naomi hits Rhea with the briefcase, gets in the ring, hits the split-legged moonsault on Io. 1, 2, 3, new World Heavyweight Champion, Naomi. I saw on Twitter somebody said the last 3 Money in the Bank winners all won with the moonsault.
Really?
Io, Tiffany, and
Naomi. Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I said that's cool. That's interesting. What a damn match.
Ooh, I don't know that I would have caught that.
Me either. I definitely wouldn't have caught that. Yeah.
Wow.
What a match and what a card. Evolution. I mean, the first one was a banger. This one, banger.
Fantastic.
So, fantastic. I didn't watch the interviews, but I've seen little clips. Boy, could Triple H tell you he didn't want to make this a yearly pay-per-view any clearer?
No.
And here's the thing. I do agree to one point, which is if they did do it every year, people would be dicks about it and, would try to pretend like it wasn't great. You know how wrestling fans are. But I think it should be at worst an every other year thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they've both been great, so I don't know. I mean, I would keep doing it, but
I would do it every year. But like, if he's legitimately worried that like
yeah,
people are gonna suck about it, then do
yeah,
it every other year. Like, you know what I'm saying? But definitely not 7 years in between or whatever it was.
yeah. I mean, there's no excuse for that.
No, that was crazy. I would do it in December because they usually don't really have a pay per view, and this is like a multi-brand. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can
Yep.
kind of do it at the end of the year, going into the Rumble, stuff like that. So, but yeah, no, I thought this was an excellent card, and for the shows that I watched, because I didn't watch all in, the pay per view of the weekend.
Yeah, All In was, or excuse me, Evolution was great. I wish I got the build it deserved, but they delivered.
Yeah.
I'm glad they lowered ticket prices because going into this week, they had only sold like 4,000 tickets, and this was worrisome. But I guess that they dropped the price, and no coincidence, you lower the price, you get real fans in there, not just rich people looking for something to do. And they had the best U.S. crowd they've had all year.
Yeah.
And that's not a coincidence, and I wish they would take note of shit like that.
Yeah, I do wonder if that's a WWE decision or a TKO decision.
Yeah, I hate to say it, and I think I've said this before, but I really think TKO could be the death of this company.
Yeah,
I really do.
I don't think so. And a lot of stuff TKO gets blamed
I hope
for.
I'm wrong, but
And a lot of stuff TKO gets blamed for is like laughable. Like every time there's a release now, people are like blaming TKO, but it's like they've been doing that forever. Like, what are you talking about?
That part's true.
But no, I mean, this company's bad. It's not going anywhere. Look at what they just went through with Vince, and literally didn't even halt anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, this thing's a machine at this point. It's never going anywhere. So, I mean, they make too much money, and frankly, they don't pay enough out to other things to not succeed. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's true.
like, but man, what a damn show! What a good ass show this was. I loved it. I thought, yeah, it was so good. Got me excited for last night. So we're filming this on Tuesday. I'm excited for NXT tonight. We'll see what happens. And yeah, man. Any closing thoughts? I told you no Paige and AJ. I told you.
You did.
I just
did.
I just felt it. I don't know.
Disappointed.
It felt so with Saraya. She has said that like if they called, she would, but she wasn't gonna go searching out for the rest of this year because she wanted to take time to like enjoy life before she went back to like real training and real hard work. You know what I'm saying? Because I've listened to a little bit, some interviews in her podcast a little bit, and she's talked about how this is like the best mental health she's been in ever. So I think
that's good. She needs that.
Yeah, and like she's been clean for a couple years now and everything else. You know, whatever the relationship was with Ronnie Rarick and all that. So it seems like she's just trying to enjoy her time, and then she wants to put in the real effort, which she has said that she didn't feel like she did in AEW. You know what I'm saying? So, yep. And AJ, I at this point, I just don't think she's coming back.
What a troll.
Yeah. The one person I thought could be a chance was Brie. Because she's said numerous times that she wants to come back, but they haven't called her. Which I find interesting.
Blows my mind.
Yeah, me too. Unless they already have like a story planned out where they're like, okay, we're gonna let Nikki do this thing for a minute, and then
bring her back.
Bring Brie in, like to like talk later on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Because Nikki has said that it was supposed to be her and Liv at Evolution.
Yep.
So,
yep.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that is Evolution. Give us your like, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell. Let us know how you felt about Evolution. Should it be a yearly thing? Should it be a bi-yearly thing? Tell us your opinions, your thoughts. what was your favorite show of the weekend? If you watched All In, how did it compare to the other ones? My order would probably be Evolution Great American Bash, Saturday night's main event, which is probably what I expected. And yeah, man. We'll be back tomorrow for our Raw review and possibly NXT review. I guess it depends
Yes,
on
sir.
if anything noteworthy happens. Because if not, and we can get out with just doing one podcast.
Anamura versus Obufen.
Again, if anything interesting happens that anybody cares about whatsoever. The Right just put out a new video.
Saying what?
It was like literally a bunch of people that's like, oh, they're coming, like in all different like tones, and then they all started doing the
snap.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, I don't know.
Hey, we'll see.
We'll see on that.
Maybe they'll be a part of the calling.
How dare you? We all love wrestling. Enjoy and love your wrestling, whatever your wrestling is, WWE, AEW, NXT, and we will talk to everybody later. Peace.
Peace.